communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Hurricanes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, what a play here by this linebacker to come up with this sack. I love the call to be able to blitz him here, to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And over the years, my gosh, I don't know if there's another school in the country that's had as many linebackers with a playmaking ability as Penn State. Micah Parsons most recently, but going back to LeVar Arrington and Sean Lee and Paul Posluszny. I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Canes, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Keeping it on the ground here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
He'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And they move into the lead here in the semifinal.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going pick 6 last time out here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackle at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. Breaking free at midfield. He's in the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Returner looking to make a play here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Oh, my gosh. Just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players. But you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Who called this one? Interesting call by, I guess, the offensive coordinator. Hands it off to the tight end, and I respect his ability, but I'm not surprised it didn't gain many yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The running back has it on the screen now. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep to the right after all that. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Now he's bringing it back. Past the 50. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Grabbed by the receiver. The game is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Canes bring their punt team onto the field. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. One man to the backfield, he'll get the football.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Can he get there on the ground? The Nittany Lions are going to keep this drive rolling.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
There's a screen pass to the running back. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking for a gap. It's Hurtado. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Nittany Lions hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Shoot and drop back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise,
they've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting wimped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Movement here from the tight end. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game offense.
So the delay of game brings the offense even closer to its own end zone. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They'll hand it off. He's free around the 15. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Running out of time in the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. He lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wide out. He's got a man down the middle. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's caught on the crossing pattern. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it's good right down the middle. A And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
And the Nittany Lions will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. We get the second half started with the running play. They stop him right at the 24.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try to run for the first down. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. First down. Looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They look to throw it here on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Wants to throw it. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State. They are pouring it on now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Fights off the defender. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. Great move in the open field. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The Hurricanes keep the football on the move. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking to throw it again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Quick completion to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Nowhere to run. Out corralling for no gain.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. Turning point.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Pass is caught. Comes out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, much like we saw in the 1st half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
On the run, it's Hurtado. 1st down and more. He's still running. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a 1st down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of the catch, a big gainer.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The Nittany Lions looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job out. Team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He gets loose, running through the tackle. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Grab behind the line. It's Wilcox. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they had a nice lead.
He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking for a deep completion. And this one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge game.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Miami.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Play action here on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Yeah, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all.
Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Caught by the receiver. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the third and long for the 30 to get this drive going. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the...
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down for a stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Grinding away on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. It's a quick grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught. Completion. He has first down yardage at the 46.
really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The completion sets up a second down play. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Staffs a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Touchdown, Canes. Strong game by this quarterback. And they're able to tackle on the extra point.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee